Good evening, and welcome to the 14th Annual Celebration of Youth in Service. This evening's event is brought to you by Birmingham Youth Assistance and our friends at the Birmingham Optimist Club. My name is Ann Nazareth Manning, and I am the chair of Birmingham Youth Assistance. It is our pleasure and privilege tonight to celebrate local middle school and high school students who benefit us all by choosing to make community service a priority in their lives. They're tomorrow's leaders, and they're already showing the world how much they care. Welcome to the students being honored tonight and the remarkable parents who raised them. Welcome to all the nominators. Without your taking the time and making the effort to bring these students to our attention, this program would be impossible. I'd like to express our thanks to some key people who've been helpful in making tonight's event possible. First, thanks to our musicians from Birmingham Next, who provided such delightful entertainment at the reception. We also are grateful to the Birmingham Optimist Club, who co-sponsor both this evening and the financial awards that we will be presenting later tonight. We thank Birmingham Public Schools, a key partner to BYA, for their consistent and unflagging support and for giving us the space tonight. I'd like to thank some of our community partners who made the time to be with us tonight, including multiple administrators from Birmingham schools, Pam Strelowski from Oakland County Youth Assistance, and representatives from the Birmingham Optimists, the Beverly Hills Lions Club, and the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition. And now, here to welcome you on behalf of Birmingham Public Schools is Deputy Superintendent Corey Heitch.
Thank you. On behalf of Birmingham Public Schools, we want to thank Birmingham Youth Assistance and the sponsors for their partnership and all they do for the community and our students. Today, we get to proudly celebrate more than 50 exceptional middle and high school students who have shown dedication to helping others in our community and exemplify what it means to put service into action. So again, we want to congratulate all of our nominees and their families and say thank you for inspiring us all. Thank you.
Judge Amanda Shelton has been a practicing attorney since 2004 and was elected to the Oakland County Circuit Court in 2023. She's assigned to the Family Division, where she handles divorce, custody, juvenile delinquency, and neglect matters. No stranger to community service, Judge Shelton has served our community in many capacities, including as a member of the Child Protective Legal Representation Task Force for the Michigan Supreme Court. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the Honorable Amanda Shelton.
All right, well, hello, friends. I say that because I've got a lot of friends in this room. My name is Amanda Shelton, and I was elected to the bench in 2023. But frankly, my most important role is that of a parent. I have two kids that go to Groves High School. I've got a freshman and a junior. And anybody who knows my family knows that we spend a lot of time at or near a pool. I like to say that my perfume is chlorine, because that is often, I think, the scent that I carry around with me. So it's very good to be with you guys tonight. I mean, clearly, Groves and Birmingham Youth Assistance is a very important part of my community that I'm happy to call home. But what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about tonight is my partnership with Youth Assistance as a family court judge. So as a family court judge, my responsibilities include helping families with divorce, custody, parenting time, support, abuse and neglect cases, and juvenile delinquency. And Youth Assistance has been a partner to the court for 60 years. And in their service, what they help us do is intervene before kids tip over into the criminal justice system. Now, Youth Assistance does a lot more than that, but I'm here to talk to you about what they personally do and how it impacts the work I do every single day. So we see kids who are one bad choice from having a really good future ripped away. We see kids who have engaged in perhaps a pattern of conduct that not only endangers themselves, but endangers others. Youth assistance can be that gate, and frankly, that hug that wrap around that kid and pulls them back from the precipice. And we are all in their debt for the service that they provide. But tonight, we get to honor the youth who have made different choices, good choices. The kids who are going to be the future leaders of our communities, the kids who have dedicated thousands of hours volunteering to make sure that our communities are better places to live. Friends, these are the kids I do not see on my delinquency docket. So it is really great to be in the presence of young people who are doing the right thing and making the right choices. Kids here tonight have done things from raising awareness to homelessness, to raising funds for juvenile diabetes, to cancer research, to assisting kids with special needs, to tutoring, and the list goes on and on and on. So students, as your community leaders, parents, educators, and friends, we thank you for leading with compassion, and we are so very, very proud of you for this well-deserved recognition. Congratulations.
Our next speaker is Therese Long. Therese is the Director of Corporate and Foundational Relations and Senior Program Officer for the Children's Hospital of Michigan Foundation. She was named as a Crain's Detroit Business Notable Women in Nonprofits 2018. In 2019, she was elected as a member of the City Commission for Birmingham after having served 5 terms on Birmingham's Parks and Recreation Board. She presently is serving her 2nd term as Mayor of Birmingham. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Therese Long.
Thank you, Anne, and thank you all for having me here this evening. Good evening and welcome. I am so proud to represent the city of Birmingham as mayor. As you can imagine, I love Birmingham and all things Birmingham, and it is a privilege to be with you this evening as we recognize the young men and women who are being honored with the Youth in Service Awards for their valuable contributions to others. Birmingham Youth Assistance is an asset to the city of Birmingham and to the Birmingham Public School District, and has served youth and families in this community with countless programs and services for over 60 years. And I want to again thank everyone who makes this program possible. Community is the sum of each of us working to make things better, and volunteering, like these students have done, is critical to society. Volunteers offer essential help to worthwhile causes, people in need, and the wider community. Many underfunded organizations and charities rely and exist because of the generosity of volunteers. Martin Luther King famously said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" Tonight, we are proud to recognize 29 students who have answered this question by demonstrating a passion for helping others in our community. At a time when these students have schedules that are busier than ever, they have set an example for all of us by making time to help others and prioritizing what truly matters. Their contributions demonstrate that these students care about their schools, their neighbors, and their broader community, identifying needs and bringing resources to fill them. To those being recognized this evening, your contributions are valued and appreciated. You make us proud and you strengthen our community. It is my hope that the leadership skills, empathy, and philanthropic spirit that you already possess will serve as an example to your peers and all who know you as you go forward in life. I also hope that this honor is the beginning of a life of volunteerism, service, and engagement in your community for yourselves. As mayor and city commissioner, I am a volunteer. We make $5 a meeting. Society depends on and is made better by people who engage with and contribute to their communities. So I thank you for your strong commitment to serving our community. I congratulate you, and I wish you all success in the future.
And now for the awards. I would like to introduce Erin Payton. Erin is a member of the Birmingham Youth Assistance Board of Directors, and she is the chair of the Youth in Service Recognition Program.
Thanks, Ann. Good evening, everyone. I'm Erin Payton. I have the honor to be the co-chair of the Youth in Service Board this year. I was introduced to the organization a couple of years ago when my oldest son was nominated by Mrs. Luckin. And I knew immediately that I had to learn more about this organization and desperately wanted to be involved at the grassroots level. It truly is an honor to be here with all of you to celebrate the incredible work happening through Birmingham Youth Assistance and Oakland County Youth Assistance. For over 70 years, Oakland County Youth Assistance has been committed to protecting and uplifting our youth. Since 1953, Oakland County Youth Assistance has worked to prevent juvenile delinquency, child abuse, and neglect, offering support through 26 offices across Oakland County. These programs operate under the Oakland County Circuit Court Family Division and are successful because they're community-driven and powered by volunteers who truly care and understand the needs of our youth. Right here in our own community, Birmingham Youth Assistance is proudly celebrating 63 years of serving families and empowering young people through a variety of programs and resources. One of the most vital services we offer is a professional caseworker, and that is our own Kathy. What's really neat about that is she offers short-term counseling to youth that are referred to by schools, police, and the courts. At any given point, Kathy can have up to 80 kids on her caseload, and it can range from elementary school up to high school. And she's constantly on the lookout for ways to help these children, whether it be guiding them, helping them find a way to volunteer, getting them into a camp, getting them into the judge somehow. It's pretty amazing how she does that. We also only have one full-time, part-time employee, but she pretty much works full-time, Lynn, in our office. And then the rest of it's run by volunteers who committed seems like a lifetime when I came on board and had the privilege to be here. So, and sake for keeping it quick tonight, I know everybody wants to get home. I just really wanted to honor some of the people that have committed so much of their time here. Our principal funding is also provided by the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, and we'd like to thank them for their continued belief in the power of the youth and community. Tonight, we're going to celebrate the young people who also have inspired us with their service, their spirit, and their leadership with projects of giving back. You are the hearts of everything we do, and the reasons we look to the future with such hope. Our missions for the youth in service recognize the service that benefits locals' communities. It is wonderful that some kids have also done work overseas, but right now we're focusing on the children that have done community work here. Here at Birmingham Youth Assistance, it is imperative that every youth feels seen, heard, and valued. This is a wonderful organization providing support for families and staff to give our children, your children, the children of the world, the ability to understand we are only doing as well as our neighbor and their children are. At this time, we're going to start by asking the middle school children to line up alphabetically. Mrs. Zacharias is going to have them line up alphabetically. Each child is going to be given a packet, and in that packet is going to have numerous different certificates given from state, federal organizations that you are going to keep with you, and you are going to take them home. We're also going to ask that you bring them back on stage. We're going to have you come up and take a picture, and we want you to hold them up. It's something to be really proud of, to be nominated. For getting nominated, we also had to have people nominate you, and that says a lot about getting nominated and the people that nominate. I'd like to take a moment and also say that the people that nominate really go above and beyond anything we could hope. And I'd like to ask the nominators to stand. I have Mrs. Luckin, Lynn Marie Kamek, Liz Sack. Are you there, Liz? Yep. And our dear friends at the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition. I really want to say we could not have done any of this without you. Thank you so much for bringing this and helping us find the children that need to get nominated. All right. And as for the certificates, I also wanted to go back to that and just mention that there's 8 certificates from Birmingham Youth Assistance, the Optimist Club, Governor Whitmer, Oakland County Board of Commissioner, Oakland County Sheriff's Office, City of Birmingham, Representative Stevens, and the Oakland County Circuit Court Family Division. So with that being said, yeah, thanks. We'll start reading off the middle school kids. And for sake of time, I have shortened the version of what these kids have done, but in the brochure that you have, you take your time and you can read everything everybody has done, and it's really impressive to think what everybody's done in their spare time to make this world a better place. So when the kids come up, we're going to ask you to shake hands, and then I'm going to have you come in between Susan and I with you're going to get the certificate and get a picture, and we're going to read what you've done, and then we're going to ask you to go down there and sit down until later, and we'll come back up and do a full picture. Also, there are 3 financial awards that are going to be presented at the end, so please stick around. There'll be one for middle school, there's one for the high school, and there is one for the Lions Club, so it is worth sticking around. So to start tonight, we have our student Spencer Allen from Berkshire Middle School, 7th grade. Hey, Spencer. You want to shake hands? Okay. Spencer is an active volunteer for his school community. He helped sort donations for the Gleaners Food Bank and contributed to a collection drive and provided more than 2,000 meals. Spencer also supported the Brightmoor Shelter by organizing holiday stockings for families in need. Spencer assisted at Birmingham Farms elementary events, running activity stations for younger students. He has nearly single-handedly managed the school's Green Club recycling programs for 2 years as a 6th grader and 7th grader. Thank you, Spencer. Charles Battenberg, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Charles supported the Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive, helping pack 1,900 pounds of food and creating Thanksgiving cards for Lighthouse families. He participated in Quarter Wars event, which raised more than $1,000 for Derby's therapy dogs that comfort students daily. Charles also volunteered at Moonbeams for Sweet Dreams, brightening pediatric patients' days at Corwell Health, and organized a reading bingo game at Pembroke Elementary. He helped to set up a charity event for the Calvin Johnson Foundation, which aims to assist at-risk youth. Thank you, Charles. Mia Rose Cox, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Mia Rose has volunteered at high school by tutoring peers and at her school by tutoring peers and supporting food, coat, candy, and clothing drives to benefit underprivileged individuals. She also supported local nonprofits. She assisted Brilliant Detroit with various human resource tasks and helped Count It All Joy by preparing cancer comfort bags and crafting Christmas cards. Mia also supported the Wayne County Deputy Sheriff's Association and shopped for clothing donations through her church. Thank you, Mia. Annabelle Cosmano, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Annabelle has actively supported multiple community service initiatives at her school. For the Lighthouse Adopt a Teen program, she created banners to promote a holiday gift drive for homeless and runaway teens and organized the donations for delivery. She supported a Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive that collected more than 1,900 pounds of food to support families in need. Annabelle helped to raise more than $1,000 to cover expenses for the school's therapy dog and has worked with Detroit Animal Control to help get dogs adopted. Thanks, Annabelle. Kendall Dorfman, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Kendall has dedicated more than 350 hours. Kendall has dedicated more than 350 hours in the past year alone supporting children with special needs by volunteering at the Friendship Circle. She provides essential social and life skills support, helping the students form friendships and practice everyday tasks. During the 2 weeks of summer overnight camp, she worked one-on-one with special needs child from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Kendall has volunteered at Friendship Circle for nearly 2 years, for a total of 530 hours. Thank you, Kendall. Kaya Heatherly, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Kaya has volunteered at many school events, including the Derby Curriculum Night, Band Night, and Open House. She participated in Quarter Wars, an event that raised more than $1,000 to cover expenses for the school therapy dog. Kaya has also made greeting cards for Lighthouse families and for veterans and had volunteered at an animal shelter. She set up for the Unabashed Bash, the school's district largest fundraiser. She also helped children with Down syndrome at Gigi's Playhouse learn and perform a dance. Thank you. Julie Ayako, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Julie helped to organize the Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive at her school, including sorting the 1,900 food items collected and making greeting cards for the recipient families. She also supported the collection of 271 pounds of candy for Veterans Hospital rehabilitation centers and the raising of more than $1,000 to cover expenses for the school therapy dog. Julie helps to sell bagels on Thursdays, an initiative that has raised more than $500 for Project We Care. She raised money for Gigi's Playhouse by selling wristbands at Pierce Elementary School. Thank you, Julie. Abigail Klenke, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Abigail volunteers as a school assistant coach for Berkshire 6th grade intramural volleyball program. For 1 hour a day before school, she has worked with more than 50 students, teaching them basic volleyball skills and serving as a mentor. Abigail also tutors her peers and has volunteered at the Friendship Circle. As a member of the Garden Club, she works to maintain the Berkshire Garden and to remove invasive species in the woods, known as the environmental shady area. Robert Liati, University of Detroit Jesuit Academy, 8th grade. He's not here tonight, but we'll move on. Dylan Little, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Dylan assisted in leading the Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive at his school, which yielded 1,900 pounds of food for Pontiac families. He also helped in the collection of 271 pounds of candy for veterans receiving therapy at hospitals' rehabilitation centers. Dylan volunteers in the school office and was a student leader at Derby's Curriculum Night. Through his church, he has made sandwiches to feed the homeless and organized toys for annual rummage sale, benefiting local charities. Gianna Maddox, Berkshire Middle School, 7th grade. Gianna has been a dedicated volunteer with Generators Club of Detroit. For the past 9 years, contributing more than 60 hours of service in the past year and 500 hours cumulatively, she has helped organize quarterly reading programs, providing books to children of all ages. Gianna also assisted in hosting annual events including Senior Luncheon, the Kitty Disco, and school supply giveaways, for which she helped to pack and distribute 250 book bags filled with supplies. Reagan Smith, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Good job. Okay, thank you. Well, we're going to switch. Here comes Susan.
Reagan Smith, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Reagan has served as a classroom link at Berkshire, directly assisting many of the students in the autism classrooms and consistently giving up her lunch and free periods to do so. Since beginning of 7th grade, she has worked closely with an individual student with autism while also supporting other students in the ASD room. In addition to kindness, Reagan has demonstrated patience and problem solving, skills that are far beyond her years. She has supported the LINKS program since she was in 2nd grade. Thank you, Reagan. Lucy Soul, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Lucy has taken a leadership role in a variety of service initiatives at Derby Middle School, including the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Food Drive, which collected more than 1,900 pounds of food, and the Quarter Wars event, which raises more than $1,000 to support the school's therapy dog. By working at the school's Thursday Bagels, she helped to raise more than $500 for local charities. Outside school, Lucy volunteered as the Children's Center in Detroit. There she read books to children and helped organize their boutique. Thank you, Lucy. Corinne Stevens, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Corinne led the promotion efforts for the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Food Drive, helping to ensure a successful collection. She also volunteered at Pembroke's first Trunk or Treat event, helping to provide a safe and fun environment for elementary students. By volunteering for Thursday Bagel Day, Corinne helped raise $500 for Project We Care. Outside of school, she volunteered her time and talents by creating Christmas ornaments for seniors, donating toys and candies to underprivileged children, and raising more than $1,300 for the Children's Heart Foundation. Thank you, Corinne. Asher Sternberg, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Asher is dedicated to serving at his temple. He volunteers in a 3rd grade classroom, assisting the teacher and mentoring 15 students. He also tutors students in Hebrew as they prepare for their bar and bat mitzvahs. Asher helps to serve more than 100 people at the temple's community meals, including Shabbat and Hanukkah dinners. He also has served at Friendship Circle, Sunday Circle, and Winter Camp. Thank you, Asher. Arno Terazarian, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Arno has demonstrated exceptional dedication to community service, contributing more than 150 hours in the past year. A key focus of his volunteer work has been at the Friendship Circle, where he's spent 5 weeks serving as the week-long summer day camp, each week paired one-on-one with a different special needs child. Arno has been involved with Friendship Circles for 2 years and raised more than $2,350 for their fundraiser. Arno serves on the Teen Advisory Board at Baldwin Public Library, supporting youth programming, and the Mid-Action Board of the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition, focusing on teen mental health and substance abuse awareness. Thank you, Arno. Charlotte Torrey, Berkshire Middle School, 7th grade. Charlotte served at the Noah Project in Detroit, where she helped make 300 sandwiches and snack bags for the homeless. She participated in several service projects during the summer at Henderson Settlement in Kentucky, where she worked at a vacation Bible school and helped build homes. Charlotte has helped with a car wash to raise money for wells in Honduras and assisted with organizing a Thanksgiving dinner for families in the Brightmoor community. She supported the community gardens in Pontiac through Micah 6. Not surprising, given her passion for service, she helped to launch a community service club at her school. Thank you, Charlotte. I do have more. Sorry about that. Penelope Tespatoris? Sorry, sweetie. Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Penelope has been very active in community service at her school, including a fundraiser for schools, therapies, dogs, and a candy collection for Veterans Hospital Rehabilitation Centers. Penelope impacted the Derby community by helping to create a Black History Learning Center. Outside of school, Penelope has volunteered with Detroit Animal Control, taking rescue dogs out into the community to help them get adopted. She has helped with a local dog play group to support a community member recovering from a brain injury. Thank you, Penelope. Dean Wahab, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Dean contributed to the Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive at his school, helping to collect and deliver over 1,900 pounds of food to struggling families. Dean volunteered at the Pierce Elementary STEAM Nights, demonstrating science models and getting elementary kids excited about their transition to middle school. Outside of school, Dean participated with his family in a nonprofit initiative, Dreamland, that provided more than 1,000 backpacks filled with school supplies to inner city students. He has volunteered at wellness centers that treat the elderly, assisting with free eye exams for 2,000 patients and the distribution of eyeglasses. Thank you, Dean. Maxwell Wegner, Derby Middle School, 6th grade. Max has worked with his family members in support of several nonprofit initiatives. In partnership with a local pet store, he and his family collected $300 in donations and significant amounts of pet food and other supplies to benefit the Michigan Animal Rescue League. He supported a Catholic Charities food collection drive, which raised awareness about food insecurity and collected more than 400 pounds of food for gleaners. Max also supported a Catholic Charities drive to collect clothing, shoes, and winter gear for students at Detroit Public Schools. Thank you, Maxwell. Claudia White-Elm, Berkshire Middle School, 8th grade. Claudia volunteers at the Friendship Circle. She spends nearly every Sunday at their Sunday Circle. There, she serves as a one-on-one buddy who helps children with special needs practice real-world activities with safety and supervision. She has also worked at their summer camp. Claudia has supported multiple activities at her school. She has served the Green Club and the Women's Empowerment Group. She has sold concessions to raise money for various causes, including a fundraiser for leukemia research. Thank you, Claudia. Maggie Wilcox, Derby Middle School, 8th grade. Maggie has supported many efforts for her school in the district, including Harlem Elementary, Fall Festival, Wharton's Trunk or Treat, and Pierce Elementary STEM Night. She also supported the Lighthouse Thanksgiving food drive, made slides about influential figures to support Black History Month, and created a bingo game for elementary students at Pembroke. Maggie and her family supported Kids Empowered, a local charity that helps families in need, by adopting 5 families for Christmas. She helped to purchase and deliver the gifts in addition to supporting a clothing and food drive for these families.
That rounds out our middle school candidates tonight. We're going to hand it over to the high school nominees, and I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Ann Manning and Mayor Long.
Can we ask the high school students to please line up, and Mrs. Zacharias will help you get in alphabetical order? Mayor Long is so committed to the community that not only did she give us welcoming remarks, but she's offered to help us present the awards tonight. That's community.
All right, we start with Olivia Bet-Anzos. All right. Well, we will just say that Olivia, Seaholm High School 11th grade, organized a charity drive and spent half a year raising $3,000 for a Christmas assistance program and many other wonderful activities, including volunteering at the Cas Castilla Clinic, a free healthcare clinic in Detroit. So we thank Olivia even in her absence. Next, we have Alexander Chappell, Groves High School 11th grade. Alexander is an active volunteer with the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition's Youth Action Board, an organization dedicated to raising awareness about teen mental health and substance abuse. He serves on the executive board as vice president, attends every meeting, helps at many events and community meetings, and has recruited new members. Alexander was a part of the YAB panel at a C-Home PTA conference, speaking to more than 50 parents about parenting strategies to help teens cope with the pressures they face. Thank you, Alex. Annabella Shabel, Groves High School, 9th grade. Annabella is also an active volunteer with the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition's Youth Action Board. She serves as a community outreach officer, focusing on supporting the middle school students on the Mid-Action Board. Annabella was part of the YAB student panel at a Birmingham parent presentation, sharing with 50 parents her insights on drug and alcohol use, teen mental health, and communication advice for parents trying to support their children. Thank you, Annabella. Madeline Kuhn, Groves High School, 9th grade. Madeline gives back through sharing her love of athletics with younger children. She has served as an interim, as an assistant coach for 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams, as well as for a 6th grade intramural volleyball team. In these roles, she helps instruct players on essential volleyball skills such as passing, serving, and teamwork, while also assisting in setting up equipment, organizing warm-up drills, and deciding game lineups. Madeline also helped run the Hoops for Heart fundraiser, supervising and supporting students throughout the event. Thank you, Madeline. Megan Gray, Seaholm High School, 9th grade. Megan serves as part of the Mackinac Island Scout Service Program during the 4th of July week. She served as a guide in the fort and at the historic homes on Mackinac Island, welcoming guests and answering their questions, and helped to clean up the park and trails. Megan also volunteered at Henry Ford Providence Hospital, where she assembled more than 700 welcome folders containing information helpful to incoming patients. She also prepared rooms in the endoscopy department and supported the Director of Volunteer Services by organizing supplies, sorting materials. Thank you, Megan. Coco Jelinek, Seaholm 9th grade, is also not unable to be with us this evening, but she volunteered as a coach for 3rd and 4th graders in the Birmingham Girls Lacrosse Program and did other wonderful things, and we thank her in her absence. Kabir Kapoor, Groves High School, 11th grade. Kabir has been an active student leader who has volunteered his time with the Groves Big Brother Big Sister Mentor Program and Generation of Promise. He has been a Groves student ambassador, offering tours to incoming students, and has tutored other students at Saturday school. The Youth and Service Program recognized students' service to our local community. However, Kabir and his brother have made significant contributions in India through their nonprofit, Help to Fight Hunger. Over the past year, they have focused on food and clothing drives, mental health initiatives, and support for acid attack victims. Thank you, Kabir. Kate King, International Academy, Okma, 11th grade. Kate has volunteered at the Matcha Nutrition Center, a soup kitchen and marketplace. She began by baking cookies and muffins, which she served to more than 150 people in the soup kitchen. Kate then created a 2-day summer camp for 20 children in the Pontiac community. She taught kids about science through hands-on experiments and also taught English skills to children of recent immigrants. Kate also volunteers at Corewell Health in the emergency department and for the MIR Core Research Program at the University of Michigan, where she spends Saturdays performing research on neurological disease along with other students. Thank you, Kate. Ireland Kopsch, Groves High School, 12th grade. Ireland has coordinated and done presentations for multiple art as therapy events at Groves, in which the art students lead up to 40 community members in doing art and craft projects in support of mental health. She also organized a rock painting project in which the Honor Society created more than 100 hand-painted rocks with encouraging messages for cancer patients. For March's Reading Month, Ireland painted 15 windows at West Maple Elementary. She has also served as a house manager and usher for St. Dunstan's Community Theater and the Groves Performing Arts Academy, ensuring a smooth and organized experience for more than 200 attendees per show. Thank you, Ireland. Haley Lacia, Seaholm High School 12th grade. As the leader of the Seaholm Community Service Club, Haley has organized and participated in various service activities, including the Strides for SOS 5K, gift wrapping for the Bottomless Toy Chest, and meal preparation for the Hope Warming Center. Over the summer, she also served as a student volunteer at Trinity Health Oakland Hospital, assisting healthcare professionals, providing limited patient care. Haley was a part of the teen service team at Spring Hill Summer Camp, where she supported younger campers and helped maintain the campgrounds. Thank you, Haley. Danya Maroof, International Academy, 11th grade. Danya is the student leader of her school's baking club. She teaches baking skills through student workshops, and the resulting baked goods are donated to first responders, medical professionals, and senior citizens. She also runs a bake sale daily at break to raise money to support her school's therapy dog. She has raised $2,000 in the past year and $4,000 overall. Danya also recently spent more than 80 hours during a 2-week period volunteering at a local hospital, helping direct visitors during a staffing shortage. Thank you, Danya. Alex Martins Mengel, Seaholm High School 11th grade. Alex worked with 2 other students to develop a financial literacy program aimed at helping high school students learn essential life skills such as budgeting, saving, and investing. Through workshops and a social media platform, Alex and his team have reached more than 100 students, providing them with valuable tools for financial independence. Alex has also supported his school's tutoring program, helping classmates with homework and test preparation. He helped orient incoming freshmen through the Make Me a Maple program, providing guidance and answering questions. Thank you, Alex. Matteo Milanini, Groves High School 11th grade. Matteo has been active in Community Service Committee of the Groves Student Congress, organizing service projects such as blood drives. His committee collected more than 400 pet toys for the Michigan Humane Society, holding drives at multiple schools, and concurrently building awareness for the organization's work. Matteo leads the futsal club at Groves and assisted at track and field event for Birmingham elementary school students. He is active with the Youth Action Board of the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition, working to prevent substance abuse. While visiting Spain, he spent a week coaching underprivileged kids in soccer. Thank you, Matteo. Samantha Molo, International Academy, Oakma 11th grade. Samantha created and organized a student shadow day for incoming 9th graders to experience life at her school. She planned the event, ensuring a smooth schedule that included an opening session, icebreaker activities, and student shadowing in real classes. Samantha also volunteered for 2 weeks as a counselor at Bowers Farm Summer Camp, supporting younger children. Through an organization called Letters Against Isolation, she has written more than 150 letters to individuals in nursing homes facing challenges such as loneliness or dementia. Thank you, Samantha.
Olivia Moore, International Academy, 11th grade. Olivia has been an active volunteer at the Detroit Zoo for more than 2 years. She has assisted with educational programs, helping to teach countless children and families about wildlife conservation and sustainability. Olivia has also supported animal care, including enriching their environments. She is a consistent and reliable volunteer, helping with special events, guest engagement, and exhibit maintenance. Olivia also has coached young children in soccer, teaching skills and social development. Thank you, Olivia. Rachel Mordukovich, Groves High School, 11th grade. Rachel has been an active volunteer at Friendship Circle for 4 years, helping children with special needs. She volunteers weekly during the school year and at their day camps during school breaks. Rachel also volunteers as a wayfinder at Corwell Health Hospital, helping to direct visitors. As a mentor in the Groves Big Brother, Big Sister program, Rachel served as a captain, leading a group of her peers as they helped to welcome incoming students. She has helped out at her Sunday school, teaching Hebrew and religious history to younger children. Thank you, Rachel. Abigail Murphy, Seaholm High School. Abigail is not here, but Abigail has volunteered for 3 years for the Corwell Health Sharing and Caring program, which supports breast cancer survivors. Among other things, she has hand-sewn more than 50 pillows for newly diagnosed patients that help them with their surgical recovery. Michael Murphy, Brother Rice. Michael also is not here. Michael has volunteered at the Laxback program at the Metro Detroit Youth Club as a coach, leader, and mentor. Laxback works with disadvantaged youth, teaching them leadership and the skills of lacrosse. He has also actively supported the campus ministry program at Brother Rice High School, organizing successful food drives and spiritual retreats for his peers. Thank you, Michael. Hiren Patel, also not here. Hiren created and donated 50 goodie bags for children at Corewell Health with focus on items that would help teenagers. He raised nearly $750, filled the bags with motivational journals, crayons, sketchbooks, and craft kits, also provided wireless speakers, anything to help provide them comfort and a creative outlet during their hospitalization. Thank you, Hiren. Charlisa Penzak. And she's here. Yay. Groves High School, 11th grade. Charlisa, a highly accomplished debater, revived a dormant speech and debate program at Birmingham Covington School and led a newly formed inexperienced team to a second-place finish at the state middle school tournament. Starting from scratch without funding or prior teaching experience, Charlisa taught 40 students, dedicating 132 hours in the past year. Her debate and forensic coaching imparted skills to her students that included analytical thinking, reasoning, persuasive speaking, and teamwork. In addition, Charlisa and her siblings together formed a youth music group called Golden Harmony. Over the past year, they have performed 12 concerts across 3 senior living facilities, bringing joy to elderly residents. Thank you, Charlisa. Tessa Shane, Seaholm High School, 11th grade. Tessa founded the Michigan chapter of Hoodies for the Homeless, a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to collecting and distributing new and gently used clothing for those in need. As the founder and president, she manages all aspects of the organization, including communications, collection, and sorting of donations, and the creation of a donation closet in her basement. Since its launch in October 2024, Tessa's chapter of Hoodies for the Homeless has collected nearly 3,700 items of new and gently used clothing for both children and adults. She provides clothing directly to families who contact her through social media or by phone. In addition to directly distributing clothing, Tessa has established a partnership with Orchard's Children's Services. She has completed 2 large-scale donation drives, donating nearly 1,000 articles of clothing for children and families facing hardship in the foster care system. Thank you, Tessa. Isabel Sheldon, Seaholm High School, 11th grade. Isabel has helped prepare and distribute meals for the St. Patrick's Senior Center in Detroit, providing food to seniors in need. She volunteered at the library for events like Teen Night and Teen Movie Night and supported school events by working at the concession stand. Isabel also contributed to the local food pantry by packaging meals for those in need and has made many blankets at her church for winter distribution. Thank you, Isabel. Nicholas Slazinski is not here. Nicholas at Brother Rice has been a leader in serving the children from Christ Child Society who visit his school once a month. He's helped them have a fun and meaningful day whenever they visit. He's also played a significant role in his school's retreat program. Samantha Sweeney, Groves High School, 12th grade. Samantha is an active volunteer with the Youth Action Board of the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition, an organization focused on youth mental health and awareness of the risks of substance abuse. Samantha serves as vice president and social media chair, creating engaging and informative content for their social media and attracting more volunteers to support their youth-driven initiatives. As co-president of Grove's Big Brother, Big Sister, Samantha played a key role in matching 150 upperclassmen mentors with incoming freshmen, fostering connections that help students navigate the challenges of high school. Thank you, Samantha. Alan Terazarian. Alan has actively volunteered at Friendship Circle over the past year, dedicating more than 190 hours to supporting children with special needs at the organization's summer and winter camps and helping to raise $2,500 for the organization. He also serves on the Youth Action Board for the Birmingham Bloomfield Community Coalition, working to address teen mental health and substance abuse. As a member of the Baldwin Public Library's Teen Advisory Board, he worked to improve youth and teen programs. Alan has been an active volunteer at multiple Birmingham Youth Assistance events. Thank you, Alan. Emily Wagner. International Academy Okma, 11th grade. Emily has been a very active member of the Build On Club at International Academy for the last 3 school years, doing service projects and raising money to help build schools in developing countries. Fundraising activities in which Emily participated raised about $1,300 for Build On. She also spent 120 hours volunteering at the summer camp held by a local farm school. Along with other volunteers, she taught children about farm life, animals, and gardening. She also assisted with basic chores at the farm, including feeding animals, cleaning out pens, and weeding the garden. Thank you, Emily. Alexandra Wenger. Seaholm High School, 10th grade. Alexandra volunteered at Bowers Farm Camp, spending 120 hours helping young campers learn about farm operations, animal care, gardening, and even cooking. She supported Catholic Charities of Southeastern Michigan by participating in a food collection drive at Kroger, at which 875 pounds of food was collected. Alexandra also helped with a clothing drive that yielded 63 bags of clothing, shoes, and winter gear for Detroit public school students. She supported a group effort to produce 400 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the hungry. Thank you, Alexandra. Isabella Wenger. Good things run in this family. Seaholm High School, 12th grade. Isabella dedicated considerable effort to supporting Catholic Charities of Southeastern Michigan. She led multiple collection drives, yielding more than 3,500 pounds of food for gleaners, food pantries, and senior citizens, as well as 63 bags of gently used clothing, shoes, and winter gear to benefit students of Detroit public schools. She partnered with a local pet supply store to organize a fundraising event for the Michigan Animal Rescue League, collecting pet food, supplies, and more than $300 in donations for the shelter. As a steward leader at Bowers Farm Summer Camp, Isabella spent 160 hours supporting children of all ages. She helped them learn about farm life, understand and care for animals, and learn about gardening. Thank you, Isabella. And our last student is Carly Williams, who is not here. Carly, for the past 2 seasons, she's 11th grader at Seaholm, and she has served as an assistant coach for 7th and 8th graders on the JV and varsity cheerleading teams and helped them make a tremendous amount of progress. Thank you, Carly. I'd now like to introduce Jennifer Rass. Jennifer is a member of the Board of Directors of Birmingham Youth Assistance and also is the president of the Birmingham School Board. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, Ann. Good evening. I'm also a proud mother of 2 Grove students who are also Youth and Service honorees past years. I'm honored to be here tonight to speak to you a little bit about Birmingham Youth Assistance. Our mission is to strengthen youth and families and reduce the incidence of delinquency, abuse, and neglect throughout our community. We, in partnership with Oakland County Circuit Court Family Division, the City of Birmingham, the villages of Bingham Farms, Beverly Hills, and Franklin, Birmingham Public Schools, and many community volunteers. For 63 years, BYA has served the community, as you've heard through Erin tonight, through casework services. We also offer camp scholarships, financial funding for summer camps, rec or other enrichment activities for children in the Birmingham school area. BYA also supports both day and overnight camping experiences at various camps. Scholarships are granted on a needs basis. Education and resources. We provide a variety of activities and funding programs designed to improve communication between parents and their children, helping parents to understand child development and enhance their parenting skills. BYA often co-sponsors programs and speakers with other community organizations as well. Most recently, we hosted Anthony Gruppino, who spoke about the magic of hope. I encourage you to all watch his keynote speech on our BYA website if you were not in attendance. We also host and sponsor several community events, such as tonight's Youth in Service, celebrating local middle school and high school students in our community. Our annual dog show is for children ages 4 through 14 who bring their dog to compete in a variety of competitions, including Waggiest Tail, Best Costume, and Best Trick. Next year's dog show will take place at Berkshire on February 1st. On Saturday, May 17th at Bingham Farms Elementary School, we're hosting our annual Touch-a-Truck event. This hands-on family event is an opportunity to experience a variety of vehicles up close and learn how we all benefit for the service in the community. If you'd like to learn more about Birmingham Youth Assistance or any of our offerings, please don't hesitate to ask any of our board members who are in attendance this evening, or you can visit our website at www.birminghamyouthassistance.org. Thank you and congratulations to all tonight's honorees. We're so proud of you and all of your accomplishments.
Folks, the middle school kids are having their group pictures taken. I would like to build upon the remarks that Jennifer just made. She told you about the many things that Birmingham Youth Assistance does in our community. We help kids and families. We partner with the courts, Birmingham schools, and local municipalities. But who is we? With the exception of our professional caseworker, we are entirely volunteer-driven. In fact, I'd like to give a shout out to our volunteers, without whom none of these programs would be possible. Will our caseworker and board members in attendance please stand for a little appreciation? Who volunteers at BYA? Professionals and homemakers, men and women, retirees, and recent high school grads. Anyone who cares about our youth and is looking for an opportunity to make a difference. How much time commitment is involved? As much or as little as you like. A volunteer can help for a single hour, for a single day, choose to work with us year-round, or anything in between. We are actively looking for new members for our BYA family. Did you like today's program, Honoring Community-Minded Youth? We're looking specifically for some folks to help us plan and run this Youth in Service program so we can continue honoring amazing youth like the ones that just crossed the stage and are still on the stage. How about family education? In recent years, we've had programs on the dangers of vaping and on the power of play. We've addressed the concerning growth of teen anxiety, depression, and suicide. Our most recent program, as Jen mentioned, featured a magician with a real gift for speaking to kids about coping with stresses and setbacks in life and inspiring them with his own life experience. Would you like to help with planning programming like this? We are looking to ramp up the frequency with which we offer supportive educational programs for youth and families as the stress level in our community appears to be rising. Do you have any ideas for topics or speakers? Might you like to help? We also could use support planning some fun family events, such as our kids' dog show and Touch-a-Truck. I have an ask for you tonight. If you think there's any possibility, you might like to consider joining with us. As you leave the auditorium, there'll be 2 board members at the doors with clipboards to take your contact information. This is not a commitment to volunteer. This is just opening the door to a future conversation so we can tell you more and explore whether you might have interest in getting involved with us. Give us a try. I think you'll be happy you did. We would love to see you join our BYA family. Thank you. As soon as we get done with the group pictures, we will be announcing the winners of financial awards from Birmingham Youth Assistance, the Birmingham Optimists, and the Lions Club of Beverly Hills. We just have to get these photos done. I would like to introduce Dick Stacey's, a treasurer of Birmingham Youth Assistance and also a board member of the Birmingham Optimist Club, to introduce for this next portion where we will be presenting some financial awards.
I would like to introduce our Birmingham Optimist Club president, Eleanor Rolstein, to say a few words.
This is a pretty big night. I want to say, even though you're volunteering it when you're young, just like Charlotte Torrey, I have been to Henderson working with young people. It's a wonderful opportunity. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my son, Todd. Excuse me. Todd was going to go on a volunteer youth program down in Appalachia. And he vacillated. Should I go? Should I not go? I don't know if I want to go. He went on. And I said to him one day, you have been given very much. It's time for you to give in return. And that settled the deal. And he went along to this Appalachian service project. But when they were gathered on the lawn in front of the church across the street, the minister said to them, don't think that you're going to be giving a lot to all of these people. You are going there to learn from them. And what they learned was how much these families loved each other. So what you have done, you maybe don't see the faces that your actions do, but I want to tell you that the people will really appreciate it. And if you do have the opportunity to meet them, jump in and take it. The Birmingham Optimists want to say thank you for all your hours of service. We're very proud of you and very pleased to be part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to, I have the honor of giving out the financial awards, but I'm also involved in Birmingham Youth Assistance and the Birmingham Optimist Club. I've been a member, an officer, a board member for many years, and I have this honor of presenting our Champion All-Star Youth Award. This is a financial award that both BYA and the Birmingham Optimist Club co-sponsor and provide. We call it a champion award because a champion focuses on how to improve themselves and those around them. It's a person who plans, speaks, and acts in favor of a cause. Self-interest is usually the primary motivator for most people, whether it be the individual, a friend, a family, or going beyond that, others and the community. And as you will see, our champion certainly prioritizes going beyond themselves, friends and family, goes to the community and to others. I would like to call up for our middle school award winner, Kendall Dorfman. Kendall, as you've heard, she's dedicated over 350 hours to supporting children with special needs, volunteering at the Friendship Circle. She's been doing this for 2 years. She's also raised money, $500 for the Friendship Circle. She's also very involved in her school, volunteering for open houses, curriculum night, tutoring opportunities. Also, in addition, she's involved in the Autism Awareness and Acceptance Week. So I would proudly present a $500 check on behalf of both organizations to you, Ken. Thank you. Our second champion is a high school student, Tessa Shane. Could you please come up? Tessa, as you heard, was the founder and president of the Michigan chapter of Hoodies for the Homeless, a 501c3 run organization. She has been, this was involved since October of 24, collecting clothing for the homeless, over close to 3,800 items. Also, obviously this is for Michigan, but also involved in giving these to California, to the homeless people with the wildfires that were there. In addition, she's had a partnership with the Orchards Children's Services, 2 large-scale donations, collecting over 1,000 items, and giving these to families and children that are in the foster care system. In addition, she's also involved in the Friendship Circle. She serves as a volunteer counselor in the summertime and in camp in midwinter camp breaks. So I happily present to you a $1,000 check from both of our organizations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And let me just say this, that to all of the All-Stars, there is nothing greater and nobler in life than giving to others. So please know that you are recognized and deeply appreciated by all of us here. Thank you. All right. I'd like to introduce Susan Robbins, our vice chair, to give some remarks.
evening again. As Dick said, I'm Vice Chair of Birmingham Youth Assistance, and I'm also part of the Beverly Hills Lions Club, and I'm honored to present the Lions Pride Award tonight. Thank you to the Youth Assistance Program for the privilege of being part of tonight's celebration. It has been great honoring our students. When I relocated here several years ago as an empty nester, I thought, what am I going to do with my time? And I knew I wanted to give back to the community. So with youth assistance, I found what I'm passionate about, strengthening families through communities. It's such a great motto, and it just means so much to me. At the time, I also decided to check out one of the Beverly Hills Lions Club meeting. So most people know that Lions focus on vision. Yes, we did start the Leader Dogs back in 1939. We were also one of the main influential organizations that advocated for weight cane laws. What most people don't know is the Lions motto. It's "We serve." It is that simple. What a lion feels passionate about and how they choose to give of themselves and their time can be completely different from one member to the next. And I have a lot of my club here tonight, and thank you for supporting me and what I'm passionate about. You're around people that just want to support each other in service. When I look at our honorees tonight, they have shown an amazing commitment to service, a wide variety of things that they feel passionate about. This year, the Beverly Hills Lions Club would like to acknowledge Samantha Sweeney, 12th grade at Groves High School, as our Lions Pride Award recipient. Congratulations, Samantha. Thank you. Thank you.
So we are going to finish the evening. We want to thank you all for coming and bearing with us, getting the pictures and just kind of ironing out. Everybody's trying to get doing different roles this year, so thank you. So as we close out tonight's celebration of service, I really want to take a moment to recognize the incredible people behind the scenes, the parents, the teachers, the mentors, the nominators, who have helped shape the young volunteers we are celebrating today. Your children, your students, your mentees are out here giving their time, energy, and hearts to serve others. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because of the example you set, the values you have, and the love and support you give. You've raised and guided young people who care deeply about their community, who step up to help others, and who understand what it means to make a difference. That's a direct reflection of you. Together, we continue to grow, support, and celebrate the amazing youth in our community. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.